Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are working on my Copart Salvage project, the 58 plate Seat Ibiza. One more warning light to go. So we got a bulb flashing, telling us that we have a fault within the system. I checked the bulbs all around, and as always, when you have a light bulb that went out, that light will just stay on. And because it's flashing, pretty much indicates that we have a fault in the system rather than just a light bulb that needs to be changed. So let's go ahead, as always, scan the car first. So headlight regulation, trouble codes. Okay, so 3 faults: 02629 active left swivel module position sensor, short circuit to ground. 02233 active left headlight power output, lower limits not reached. 01317 passive instrument cluster control module, no signal communication, so we're not going to worry about that one. Now left swivel module position sensor, short circuit to ground. Alright, so that's a pretty good clue there. Like I mentioned before, I've noticed that the headlight leveling isn't working basically, and I thought we would have some problem with the headlights, but I didn't realize it also has the cornering or swivel kind of headlight. Now it seems to be pretty specific, the left swivel module position sensor, short circuit to ground, and then left headlight power output stage, lower limits not reached. Anyway, let me go into the live data and see if we can get any more information that can help us out with the diagnostics here. Advanced measure values. So 12 volts, light status off, light status on, good, 0 kilometers an hour. Steering angle sensor, that's very important, that's working. Sensor signal front, not applicable. Sensor signal rear, that doesn't seem to be moving, 82%. Actuator motor left headlight, 102%. Actuator motor right, the same. Static cornering light left, 0%. Let me try something here, because I believe these lights, they are. Let me turn the steering wheel. I believe they are the fog lights. Static cornering lights right. That doesn't seem to be coming on, but I believe the fog light comes on with this light. Right, so dynamic cornering light, I think that's what we're looking for. I think our swivel, it will be this dynamic cornering. Light left 102%, dynamic cornering. Light right 50%, no sensor signal on the front. Sensor signal in the rear, doesn't move. Movement of the rear, 18 millimeter. Let me reverse the car here just to see if I get any change on those values. $18.6 mil. Okay, so that's changing. Right, so I guess we're gonna have some sort of sensor, maybe at the rear, maybe just like when you have airbags, suspension airbags. Now, sensor voltage supply 5 volts, voltage light module left 20 volts, that's strange. Voltage light module right 12.4, so that's battery voltage. Reverse gear no. Cornering light deactive, no. Status light sensor, okay, or leach sensor. ABS 1, gateway. Okay, so that's interesting. So we have 20 volts there for the right voltage light module, left 20 volts. When for the right we have 12. And also dynamic cornering, the left hand side headlight is 102% and then the right 50.8%. Right, so that's pretty good information. Let's do an active test here just to see if they do anything at all. Dynamic cornering light position left. I'm gonna try the right first. See if they come on. Condition not met for the left. Same thing. Let's see the leveling. If that works, that doesn't work. Condition not met. So this condition not met, I believe, is probably because we have some faults there. We have adaptation basic settings, but I'm not gonna do that because we have a fault there. Probably gonna allow me anyway with the faults with the trouble codes that we have. Coding headlamp range control module. Okay, so it's good that we have this function here. Anyway, I'm going to be very honest. I never worked with this system before. I haven't got a clue what it needs. If it has any, it should have a separate module, I guess. But I don't know if the module is in a headlight because this is the xenon, and then you have the ballast there. I don't know if it has any module inside. But I'm gonna go away, try to educate myself, perhaps get some wiring diagrams, and then I'll come back. Alright, so a little bit more familiar with the system. I quickly visually inspect the headlight, the left hand side headlight. There are some signs of damage there with the bracket, and also I've noticed the plug is also, the tab is missing, so that's broken. And then here's our wiring diagram for the left hand side. So this is the left hand side headlight, fuse box. And then we have a module, the cornering light ECU, AFS, adaptive front lights system. I found the module underneath the dashboard on the left, on the passenger side, on the left hand side, just behind the glove box. Then we have 4 fuses here, 1 for the AFS module, and then another 3 that goes into the headlight itself. And I've checked all fuses, all good. Now, the next step, we're gonna check our headlight. So you have 3 grounds at the bottom here. Pin 10, which is gonna be our 12 volts for the side light. So the side light here. Then we have 2 con lines, con high, con low there. And then you can see the 2 motors here, the 2 motors for the swivel function and also for the leveling. What else we have? So this is, so there we go. So the con lines, and then the other 3 is power. They are all fused. So I'm gonna do that first, and then I'm gonna check our adaptive front light system module, 24 ground. Then this is the ride height sensor, 3 lines here. I don't think we need to check that. We have our con lines here from the central electric module and the ones that goes to the headlight. And then we have our power on pin 23. At the headlight plug, we're going to test our ground first. So pin 7, 14 and 5. So pin 7, brown wire, good ground. Pin 5, good ground. So test lights connected to battery positive. Pin 14. There you go, good ground. Now I'm going to put the ignition on and the lights on as well. It's going to be a little bit noisy. So changing the test light to battery negative now. We have our pin 10, we don't need to test it. So 4, 6 and 11. Pin 4. Good. 6. Good. 11. Good as well. So now we're going to check our con line. Pin 1 and 2. 2 I think is con low and 1 is con high. So it seems like we have a good signal. Yeah, so as you can see, perfect. 2.5 volts mirroring each other, and then 1 volt peak to peak amplitude. So I'm happy with that. Right, so I've got our AFS module out. Pins are all good. Just gonna test my pin. Well, I removed the cover already, and I'm gonna test pin 23, which is our black for power. And as you can see, hope you can see there, that's all good. Let me change the test light to battery positive. I'll test the ground. Right, so pin 24, brown wire. There you go, that's good as well. Hope you guys can see it there. Wonderful. Now let's test our con low and con high. Pin 5 and 4, which is going to be, so it goes like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you guys think about the signal? Just look at the signal, it seems to be fine to me. So everything is good. Alright, so lots of testing. I know some of them are a little bit overkill, but quick and easy, just in case we can catch something up. And I'm pretty happy to say now that whatever is happening here, as you can see, is all working there. Whatever problem this swivel system has, the scan tool suggests, is going to be inside here, a position sensor in a quick look. All the wiring that I can see here, I can't really see that well, but what I'm planning to do now, I couldn't see any damage whatsoever. So what I'm planning to do now is take the bumper off, the light out, the headlights out, and try to see if we can find something obvious, because those lights, they are very, very expensive. So